Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome or welcome back to Billy Goat's Prophetic Vessel. It's your girl, Billy Goat, and we got a message for you. A timeless collective message that is, listen, this card was in this deck is not supposed to be. This from the Light Seers Tarot deck. But listen, Two of Wands in reverse, G. Listen, are we having a hard time making some decisions? You guys, listen, I know you like, girl, you been gone for like 2-3 months. Where the fuck you been, nigga? Look, I've been in uncharted territory, okay, in the Akashic Records, because that was part of my purpose and I didn't know it. I've been in the valley of the shadow of death, okay? And I got some gifts for you. I got some knowledge for you, okay? Child, that's why I'm wearing these gloves. I have to have my neck covered for a little bit. What else? I mean, I came out like, just know I have a lot of answers to stuff. Like, you could ask me anything and I could be like, boom. But that's neither here nor there. Let's get into this timeless message, my Capricorns and chosen ones, okay? So, Holy Spirit, uncloaked, uncontaminated, uncompromised. What's the message? Okay. So, my chosen ones are having a hard time making a decision. Can you help them? Speak your truth clearly and stay in touch. Message, contact, news. So maybe you guys are going to have a conversation with someone that will help you make a decision, okay? And typically Capricorns and chosen ones, like if we're having a hard time making a decision, there's typically something involved that's causing that difficulty. And not to say that we can't be indecisive, because yeah, that's a thing randomly. Like, ooh, I don't know what I want to eat today, but I'm hungry. Or, ooh, I don't know which direction I want to take, but I know this, that, and the third, right? Yes, that can be a part of it, but also at the same time, it's like, dang, I kind of don't know what decision to make because blockage here, barrier there. Like, God, what am I supposed to do? You know, it looks like there's going to be some sort of situation where either you're going to be speaking the truth or something that's going to be spoken to you that may give you that little nugget or that aha or that key that you've been looking for to turn that knob and be like, ooh, door open. Okay, tell me something. You're gonna see something, okay? Something, values in reverse, baby. Okay, so this is giving tradition. This is, and then with the photo, this is giving like elders. It can be an old bond. Okay, basically someone that maybe you held a higher, like how you held someone on a certain pedestal because, you know, of the history that you guys had or something like that. For some of you, for others of you, it could literally be like your parents or something, and maybe they didn't tell you something, or you're because of what they believed in. Okay, whatever is going to be communicated to you, that little nugget that you needed, that puzzle piece you was looking for, that key to turn that door so you can turn that knob, you're probably going to be like, dad, you didn't have no morality or integrity to tell me this, huh? Because it didn't mean anything to you or didn't have the amount of value for you. You didn't say anything, or you didn't bother to do this X, Y, and Z. And whatever this is that you're gonna be finding out, you're gonna be able to do and implement your own shit. Be your own person, your own authentic self. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Oh my gosh. The fact that character came out in reverse, baby. Somebody. So when you find whatever this is out, you're gonna be like, dad, you didn't have no content of character. You had no morality. You had no integrity to do this behind my back. Or hey, nobody's perfect shit. Chosen ones, Capricorns, you could have been in your shadow side and you could screw somebody over and you got something to tell them, okay? Flip the energies as you see fit. Put yourself on the side of the story as you see fit. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. All right? So somebody's character was being tested. It could have been you and whoever you were dealing with, family, friend, lover, people at work, a combination, okay? But they failed the character test, and or you did, because they didn't have, again, any morals, values, integrities here, okay? And tradition, they went based off of their own shit, you know, and running out, and tradition too. This is also giving me like outdated programming, okay? Like, you're running off of unhealed wounds. You're not factoring in, like, because you were taught and raised to be and do and say one thing, like, you're not, and that do and be could have hurt you, caused a lot of trauma, or because you didn't heal, or because you didn't do X, Y, and Z. It's like you expecting and operating the same way and trying to impose that onto others, and it's just like, no, they're not obligated to be in that energy, right? Just because you didn't want to shake a tail feather doesn't mean that your child shouldn't, you know, reclaim, take back your power, and recover what was lost. See, somebody's going to be communicating to you something. Hey, you were supposed to get this in a will. Hey, this house was supposed to come to you. Hey, somebody tampered with your divine inheritance or something like that in the physical or spiritual. You're gonna, or hey, we didn't tell you this because we felt like you weren't ready, or because based upon what we believe in and we experience, we felt like you weren't ready for this type of wealth or this type of money or this type of project or this type of something, although it has your name on it, and although it was supposed to come to you and go to you. We decided based on our decision making of values that didn't align with you, that, you know, we need to keep this from you. And it's like, no, you're taking your power back. Take this shit back. Take it all back. Well, yes. Oh my gosh, look at that. Wealth is in reverse. So this is why you guys have been having a hard time attaining wealth and or keeping it. Okay. Yeah, this is why you've been having a hard time, you know, having that financial stability. It's been being tampered with. It's been being withheld. And for some of you guys, it's been being withheld from energies that you felt like you could trust. Okay? Yikes. That's terrible. Oh, conqueror. Conqueror, you overcome struggles and heal old trauma. This is from energies. They don't want to see you overcome shit. Yikes. Holy Spirit, what is this? Let's get into the storyline here. Okay? Y'all, I just posted in a short not too long ago, and I think I posted it on the community tabs too, my What You Got to Say Oracle deck. So if you guys want to go purchase that from makeplayingcards.com, go ahead and do that. My deck is on there. The goal is to add more. All right, so go ahead and copy yours. Three of Swords in reverse. So when you find this out, this is going to be healing for you. Okay, like you're going to be able to do what you want to do, how you want to do it, when you want to do it, implement your own things. Like, for example, hey, because ain't no telling what somebody's going through. I'm a part of the collective. Tell me why I got an altar, right? And my altar, you know, is dedicated to God, uncloaked, uncontaminated, uncompromised, and then everything else follows, right? The angels of love and light, ancestors of love and light, spirit team, love and light, uncloaked, uncontaminated, right? Well, I was reincarnated into this bloodline again. So the people who are playing the role of my parents, they're actually my spiritual grandchildren. Now they are baby boomers. That's the era they grew up in this life, in their lifetime, for them in this lifetime. Well, because they are so Catholic, they don't believe in putting food on an altar. They don't believe that ancestors of love and light or energies like take it for themselves. Now they have heard of offerings, so they immediately think that, oh, you're putting food on the altar, you're trying to make an offering, you're trying to, I mean, don't get it twisted. I mean, yeah, people put food on the altar to make an offer, you know, as an offering or something to their ancestors of love and light. That's not why I put food on my altar. I just put food on my altar because I love food, and I love food. Let's eat together. You eat, I eat. Let's have a good time. Like, I don't have a certain day when I do it. I just do it. Okay? Like, here you go. Because I've been behind the veil before. Fuck, so shit. Here's some food. Right? But like that pisses me off because I shouldn't have to get flack about something just because you don't believe in something doesn't automatically make it demonic. And just because something doesn't hold value to you doesn't mean that it doesn't hold value to me, and doesn't mean that I should be discriminated against because I do this, right? Um because it's not demonic. Now, don't get me wrong, there are people who do make offerings to demons, but that is not my intention. That is not everybody. And it's frustrating when you get categorized into the like circle and realm of everybody when everybody doesn't do the same thing, right? But when you have a one-track mind and you think you know it all and you are functioning off of outdated programming, right? This is where we are. So some of you guys, sounds like you're at your wit's end here. Yeah, but it looks like God is trying to bring some healing in. Here we go. Okay. It looks like the minute God is bringing some healing and restoration into your life, because we got the Three of Swords in reverse and we got the Five of Wands in reverse here. Okay, this represents conflict coming to an end, or God healing, through things to where the conflict will come to an end. Well, baby, the Star card is in reverse and the Knight of Cups, and this came over here. So be mindful, because it looks like somebody wants to try to ride in on a little fucking bicycle, beat up car, whatever the fuck, to try to make a offer that they really can't make to you. Now, I said that they really can't make, because this the Page of Cups, honey. This the Page of Cups. Knight of Cups here. So these are emotions. So it looks like somebody wants to come and tell you something, put some, you know, you make them happy. You make me. That's the song that just came to mind. You make me happy. So somebody wants to come and tell you that you make them happy, or this is you. So the energies as you see fit, put yourself inside the story as you see fit. Look at that. Yep, Two of Cups. You make it. They want to celebrate with you. Okay, they want to have some fun. They want to get a piece of the pie. Yeah, that's what that is now. See, so you remember how we just said that the Holy Spirit is about to heal your circumstances if He hasn't done so already? Because remember, this could be past, present, or future information for you. All right. Right when the Holy Spirit has done this is when somebody who is in. Now, don't get it twisted when I say this, because not everybody sometimes God uses you to help those that are in lack, because God's not using lack to punish them. They're just in a messed up situation. But you have other energies where God does have them in a lack situation, because He's using that to teach them, because they've been a tyrant. So this is why it's always good to have a conversation with God, uncloaked, uncontaminated, uncompromised, right? Where He's letting you know, like, yes, help them. I wanna use you to help them. Or no, don't help them. I'm trying to teach them. And if you help them, they're not gonna learn the lesson. Or if you help them too soon, they're not gonna learn a lesson. Okay? That is actually a thing. Okay? So, what is this? Yeah, so this energy that's trying to come in a pot, 333, as I was about to say this, this energy is unhealed. They have not changed. They have not transformed. So whoever this is to you, a family member, friend, lover, whatever the case may be that you had this close connection with, they have not changed, or you haven't. Okay, so they're coming in doing the same shit. This is the warning here. Okay, so this is a warning. Ace of Swords in reverse here. They're not being honest. So it's kind of giving like a two truths and a lie. They may say a couple things that are true to, like, okay, like give off the impression like, okay, I'm being honest, and then the rest of the shit that they say could just be completely fabricated. So be mindful. So that's why the divine is trying to tell you somebody is still on the same type of time, but they're approaching it different. So basically, same energy, no change, different mask. Okay, but you use your own discernment. I'm just the messenger. And they're telling you this. This came on traditions. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So I didn't say this. This card also says celebrate your heritage, family, ceremony, lore. A lot of you guys are graduating, okay? Graduating from your spiritual schools, right? Graduating from physical as well, right? But in some cases, both. Um, and it's a time to celebrate, right? This is also why God is taking people out of these shackles, because you've earned it. Whatever courses and you have gone through, whatever tests and trials that the divine has put you through, you have passed, okay? You've passed. But there are others that haven't, okay? And they didn't plant any seeds to reap a harvest during this time, right? Um, so it's like, be mindful of this energy coming back to try to apologize and all the rest of the stuff, because they didn't plant any seeds, because they see you celebrating. They're seeing you being able to do what it is that you want to do and be and all the rest of these things. Okay? Yeah, I didn't even do my little typical thing. Ace of Cups in reverse. Yeah, so they're trying to tell you that they love you. They love you with their own understanding of love, but they don't have the type of love that you have been looking for, right? They're still on that. So Summer Walker session 32, like they still don't know what love is and are unable to give you that. Okay. Yeah, they still have some level of confusion and options, and God is not the author of confusion. Not of Pentacles. They still don't have shit to give you. That's because they up shit's creek paddle. However you say that. Okay. Like there's the towers happening in their life, and these aren't good towers. Okay. So it's like trying to pull shit out their ass. Hey, can you take this? Can you take that? Please just let me get back in your life or some shit. Right? Because they're going through it. They're suffering, right? And here you are, you on your horse. Which road do I want to take? They both lead to some positive results here. They trying to hop on that bandwagon, baby. Yeah, look at that. What? Who do I want to help out today for my overflow? Right? Somebody trying to hop on that bandwagon of money, which you see. But no, you guys earned it. You graduated. Okay? You're not meant to go through the struggle bus. You're not meant to be in the Book of Job season. Okay? You meant to thrive. You meant to do things with your kingdom harvest. Okay? God, at this point, God needs to use you for what and then somebody's trying to steal your kingdom harvest, and God is not going, so he's letting you know the hidden motives of these energies that's trying to come back into your life, right? Because there's no more waiting. There's no more waiting. Okay? To wrap up this message, Holy Spirit. So like no more waiting for your harvest. It's here. Okay? So don't be surprised if you go to bed one night and let's say you have a YouTube channel. And let's say you have 100 subscribers. Don't be surprised you go to sleep and you wake up with 1 million subscribers, or you got a Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, or all of them, and you go to sleep and you only have 100 followers, and you wake up and you have 1 million followers, 1 million subscribers, 1 million friend requests, right? For your business or whatever the case may be. It's time. Holy Spirit, uncloaked, uncontaminated, uncompromised. Okay. Rough patch, borrowing money. So this was in reverse. Skull, this is giving death, rebirth, transformation, 13. Okay, so you will no longer be going through a rough patch. You will no longer be borrowing. You will be the lender. Okay. Yeah, wings, rising above money issues, business taking off, profit, work, career. Yeah. Okay. So it's here. Ain't coming no more. It's here. All right. So thank you all for your love and support here. It is truly, truly appreciated. And always remember, you make your own decisions. Peace out. Deuces.